Gordon, negotiations between Democrats and the president are at a standstill as the government shutdown drags now into its 10th day. Amber Strong has the latest from Washington.
The president and Democratic leaders traded punches via Twitter, but that's about as far as the communications have gone.
We've heard nothing in return. A negotiation, by definition, has to include both sides.
Meanwhile, Customs and Border Protection is facing scrutiny after a second child, 8-year-old Felipe Gomez Alonzo, died while in U.S. custody. The CBP calls the death devastating and says it's making changes.
Secretary Nielsen and I have directed that we do medical checks of children 17 and under as they come into our process.
The president lays the blame for the shutdown at the feet of Democrats. But at least one Senate Republican says it's time to move past the blame game.
Nobody wins in a shutdown. We all lose, and we kind of look silly.
Senator Lindsey Graham met with the president Sunday to pitch a solution he says will appeal to both parties.
I know there's some Democrats out there who would be willing to provide money for wall border security if we could deal with the DACA population.
Then there are discrepancies over that word wall. In an interview with the LA Times, outgoing Chief of Staff John Kelly suggested the administration moved away from the idea of a concrete wall early on.
We will build a wall. Who's going to pay for the wall?
Democrats are reminding the president he campaigned on a wall, one that Mexico would pay for.
He's trying to extract $5 billion from the American taxpayer to pay for something that clearly would be ineffective.
Meanwhile, the CBP suggests the solution comes from a multifaceted approach, including humanitarian efforts in Central America, technology, and a barrier wall. Amber Strong, CBN News, Washington.